Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. For many of you, if not all of you, your first instinct when you see me holding a microphone is to run far, far away. It's Damon, he's got a mic, he's making bad jokes, call security. I wrote a really long speech, by the way. I'm going to try and go through this as quickly as possible so we can eat. But please, just this once, honor with me, if you will, the tradition on this joyous day, so that I may honor in your presence my dear friend, your groom, this afternoon, and Kathy's husband, your groom this afternoon and Kathy's husband forever, Ken Chi. From as long as I can remember, I have to do a prop here. It seems to me, Ken, you've been living two lives. One of you is a respected doctor. You have a social security number. You pay your taxes. The other goes under the alias hacker name of DJ Ken Chi and is guilty of virtually every computer crime we have a law for. I'm sure you'll recognize the quote. If you don't, I'll tell you later. But unlike the Matrix, here on this earth, there's plenty of time and space and opportunity for both Kens to thrive. And here's why. Ladies and gentlemen, groomsmen and bridesmaids, Kathy and Ken, allow me to share this extended toast and roast to your future together by citing for you these top 10 reasons why Ken will be a great husband. Is it loud enough now? All right. Number 10. He knows how to make great music. I had the honor of flashing strobe lights and churning out fog to Ken's pulsing beats and scratches at Oberlin's local club spot. His DJ skill and sexual dexterity delighted thousands of adoring fans, including his sister Wani, his friend and lover Vishal Hunhunwala, and Atul Gupta, here today, who once dressed up as a woman for a chance at getting close to the magical musician that is Ken Chi. I'm sure that Ken's romantic musical side lured Kathy into a melodic vinyl trance, and I am confident the beat will go on. Number 9. On a related note, Ken is a modern-day genius. When we were stuck in college trying to edit our attempts at a low-budget student film, it was Ken who boldly said, "I'll just get 2 VCRs and splice film together and add a soundtrack and special effects." Over 500 people were coerced into viewing that film, and coincidentally, it received critical acclaim. Whether it's a sound system, VCR, or a computer, Ken is always the first man on the scene. I can remember when Ken started an entire virtual library of porno, nudie GIFs, and JPEGs, when others like myself were still anxiously awaiting Sports Illustrated Swimsuit Edition. By the way, June, I need that back. So rest easily, Kathy, knowing that if your vacuum cleaner stops working, Techno Daddy Ken can make it suck again. Just don't ask him for driving directions in Chicago. I told you it was a toast and a roast, Ken. I'm trying my best to make it entertaining. Number 8. Ken will be a great husband because he has earned the trust and support of his many good friends and his family. Despite our lack of hygiene, Ken has remained friends with Pei, myself, and Alan Kessel, and so many others. Even Sept Peterson, who only emails once every 9 million years, flew all the way from Boston just to say, "What's up?" What's up? Well, it goes without saying that Ken's father and mother are so very proud of their son today. His brother Ray, also known as Mellow Cello, and his sister Wani, and all of us here today wish him every joy and will be there for him in the future. Number 7. In addition to surrounding himself with so many good friends, Ken has always been a good friend himself. Whether it was raining or sunny out, I could always see Ken for something fun. We would play darts, mix songs, make up raps, Kmart, beer bongs, or take some naps. Most anything you wanted to do, Ken Chi was there for you. Lift weights, play games, drive to the mall, cheap dates, classy dames, we had it all. Most anything you want him to be, he's Kathy's lover, but he's our Ken Chi. I'm supposed to give you a hug at this point, but I can't reach you. Okay. And the number 6 reason Ken will be a great husband. Ken has the kind of communication skills that are absolutely essential for maintaining a healthy, growing marriage. To demonstrate, consider his visions for the future in this stirring sermon he delivered in 1993 for his classmates at Oberlin. Here in Frog Land, we always eat our porridge real peaceful like. My favorite movie is Bloodsucking Freaks Just Like Your Mama. Ooh, ooh, the doo-doo man. Now, if that doesn't penetrate your cerebral nooks and crannies like a Thomas's English muffin smothered in wasabi, I don't know what else will. But seriously, Ken doesn't embellish. He has a marvelous knack for sincerity and is about as terse as CNN headline news. All of this is very good for Ken and Kathy both, because she won't be sorting through the typical man's caveman talk in riddles, and they won't have excessive cell phone bills. Number 5, Ken is potty trained. He's a regular guy. Give him a bowl of Fruity Pebbles and a cup of Java, and in 5 minutes, he's in the bathroom. And he's quick, too. Unlike some men who have their entire library relocated to the bathroom, Ken is back in 2 minutes using his exceptional communication skills to inform you of every detail of the successful procedure he just masterminded. Ken plans on specializing in gastrointestinurology or whatever, which is another sure sign he will be successful. Depending on what you eat tonight, you may want to consult with Ken. Number 4, Ken, unlike me, is mature, dedicated, and intelligent. Oftentimes, I found him studying for exams weeks in advance and well into the night, sacrificing so much time. His relentless pursuit of his medical degree is to be applauded. I remember his tiny apartment in Detroit when he attended Wayne State. He said, "You might lose your hubcaps," he informed me as I parked my rental car. I've always admired Ken's sense of responsibility, going out on his own and doing these things, and his dedication to learning. He's come a long way. Number 3, Ken works out. He is almost 30 and still pumps iron like Arnold Schwarzenegger. He has attributed his energy during workouts to Ovaltine, chocolate milk drink. Kathy, I assure you the way to keep Ken's heart is through the chocolatey pleasures of Ovaltine. As long as they're laughing, I'm okay with this. Number 2, Ken gives great advice. He is kind. He never points out your faults in front of a group. He's always keeping things positive. He has offered me great advice when I've needed it most, such as at Disney Quest on the roller coaster simulator. "You fool," he said. "Don't throw up." Words to live by. His advice and opinion are important, and I believe Ken will continue to lead and guide with his heart as well as with his mind. And the number 1 reason why Ken will be a perfect husband, he chose to marry someone as special as Kathy. She has been a great hostess and is truly one of the sweetest, most caring, and good-natured, and strongest women I've ever had the pleasure of knowing. She deserves the very best, and somehow, through some miracle, she has the best companion and partner anyone could ever ask for. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to me. And to celebrate the union which we have just witnessed today, please raise your champagne glasses, or your Kool-Aid, or your water, or your Ovaltine, and help me toast Mr. and Mrs. Kenneth Chi. I could have used a clap. And now pronounce us ready to eat. Thank you.